There's an average of 83 children in foster care for every 10,000 children in Alachua County. Children's Home Society is working hard to place these children in loving homes. Jennifer Ankers, the executive director of Children's Home Society, says how hard it is for parents to relinquish their rights as parents.
I think a lot of our biological parents recognize they're not ready to parent or they're not capable of parenting. It's a very selfless act to sign surrenders, to place your child for adoption, to want to give them a better home. And so I admire anyone who does do that for the sake of their child's well-being.
Ankers also says there are many misconceptions about the adoption process.
We really want to get rid of those myths. Like the expense was one. Another is that our kids are bad kids. Another is, the biological parent could come back in the picture when they can't. It's a very tight, we've never had an adoption get overturned by an adoptive parent.
Private and international adoptions are very expensive, but adopting a child through a foster program is completely free. It is actually a state requirement. The government funds community-based care in Florida, which contracts organizations like Children's Home Society for this process. The process can be a slow one. The children are asked about their preference and type of family they want. Families that are seeking a child must go to a 10-week class, then go through a series of home studies and background checks. Then they are asked the type of child they want, and a match is made. Ankers says the age of the child doesn't really matter.
We definitely have older children. Our average age is probably around 5 or 6, but we have placed children who are 17 for adoption, and it's the most wonderful experience for everyone involved. You would think that they've been living with this family for 17 years.
Ankers also says that people need to stop associating a stigma to these foster children.
The children we're placing for adoption are needing an adoptive home because another adult did something to them. So our kids aren't bad kids, but a bad adult did something bad to that child.
About 20% of children in the last year have moved towards finding a permanent home. Ankers hopes to see these numbers increase in the years to come. Aviela Weltman, WUFT News.